good morning to our expedition to Lapporten. I'm quite excited. It is 8 a.m. and currently minus 10 degrees, so relatively warm in comparison to the last couple of days. It's been minus 25 and almost minus 30 most of the last couple of days. So I decided against camping in these temperatures. But now it has warmed up a little bit. I think in the mountains we expect minus 20 in the night, so it's still gonna be super cold. But I should be prepared for that as well. And I'm excited. We're hiking out to Lapporten. I'm not sure if I will be able to make it today, but we have food for the next 2 days, and we should be able to make it at least very far. So there in the distance you can see it. That is the goal for today. Lapporten. It's quite mighty looking at it from here. And it doesn't feel super far, but as soon as you make it out there, and especially if you make it all the way to the peak there, it feels super far away. I think today's lesson is a little bit more about getting out there and getting out of the comfort zone of your own home, especially when you live in a place like Abisko, which you can see behind me currently. It's so easy to fall into a rhythm of staying inside after the tour and not doing so much when you're off, because you're already exhausted. There's so much things happening and so exhausting working in these conditions every single day that you kind of get accustomed to stay inside, at least after working. So you really have to sometimes push yourself getting out there and actually doing something. But as we have seen from previous experiences camping out here, the weather here is unpredictable, conditions are unpredictable, and you kind of have to make the right call at the right time, and it's always better to be safe than sorry, because the nature here doesn't really care about you. I mean, it never does, but here especially, I think. So we have made a little bit of distance. Back here is Mount Nulia, and this is Lake Tornatrask, which has been frozen for the last 2 weeks only. But it has been really cold, minus 20 to minus 30 degrees. Alright, we have made it to Padus Klippa, so about half the way to Lapporten. Lapporten is behind me, beautiful as ever. So as you can see, I have geared up a little bit, just so my face is not in the wind constantly. There has been a small wind building up over the last maybe kilometer or so. I don't know if you can see it, but just here the sun is reflecting off of the clouds. See that there's still some trees here, some trees over there, but as soon as I cross the next 20 meters or so, there's not going to be much more trees. We are officially in the mountains in that case. hear me, but it is quite windy up here, so I don't think that camping in the middle of Lapporten now is really a good idea. Instead, I think what I should do is, because you can see there's a lot of these valleys here. Down there's a lot less wind, and I should be able to pitch my tent there. Tomorrow morning, as soon as I wake up, I can just go up there and explore, which is nice. Things that happen that are not supposed to happen. I just broke through the ice here. I thought this would be a perfect camping spot because it's quite level. But as it turns out, there's a lot of water underneath. But I thought everything would be frozen by now. But as you can see here, it's not frozen. I really have three options here. One is I can stay here, make myself comfortable somewhere over here. The other option is going back to the tree line. This is going to take me 45 minutes to an hour to really find a spot where I can pitch my tent. So that one is not really my favorite. And the last option is going back. But I don't want to go back at this point. My tent is set up, and it looks a little bit flimsy right now because it's open, but I can show you how it looks from the outside first, and then I'm going to show you how it looks from the inside. It has gotten a lot more windy now, which is not great. I hope that I can stay here for the night. Right now I feel very good. I just tried my pasta and it tasted nice, so that gave me a lot more energy now. But you can see here behind me, that's the tent setup. Abisko is somewhere down there. I have a little bit of reception here, which is nice. Yeah, but the wind is picking up a lot. Yeah, let me take you inside. This is where the magic happens. I'll have something to eat now, and then I'm going to see how well the tent holds up in the storm. Yeah, we'll see. This is me after being in the tent for half an hour to an hour maybe. I'm currently cooking some water. It's been hard. It's super cold. It was very windy. Right now it's kind of calming down a little bit. My sleeping bag took a long time to warm up, or at least I took a long time to warm up in it. Another thing that really improves the situation right now is having the gas bottle work. It actually froze when I started to kind of cook some water. Good evening, I would say, from Lapporten. In the background here, the red thing in the back there, that's my tent. And if I change the angle a little bit to this side, I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but back there, that's Lapporten. That's the gate to Lapland, or Kunjavagi, and that was my goal, to sleep kind of in the middle there. But with the wind, I didn't really feel safe sleeping in the middle of it. So I kind of opted for a safer spot, which lies behind a little hill, which then saves me just a tiny bit from the wind pushing over the mountains. But I still have a beautiful view of Abisko. Down there you can see Abisko, you can also see Balaclava in the background there, and of course, how else should it be in Abisko? Beautiful northern lights above me. Yeah, spectacular show. It's just stunning. A couple of minutes ago I was just laying in my sleeping bag and didn't really feel like doing anything, but then I thought, maybe I just have one last look before I go to sleep. And yeah, here they are, beautiful dancing northern lights. Abisko in the distance. I feel really good now, and I think I can fall asleep quite easily now. I'll go back to my tent, warm up, and then have a really nice night, I think. Well, good night. Good morning. I spent the night outside, which is incredible, thinking about the thoughts that I had yesterday, and thinking about leaving early and going back home and spending the night in a nice warm bed in a house and eating some nice warm food and having the comfort of walls around you. So good morning from the outside world. Behind me you can see my tent set up. I've been hearing some ptarmigan calling. Yeah. Haha, I got one on film now. Yeah, I'm gonna make some water. Gonna spend some more time outside now and yeah, have a good day. The day is slowly getting brighter and I think I want to go where I was supposed to go, which is Lapporten or Kunjavagi. There's no wind, so it's a perfect condition for hiking. it is time to head back home. I just packed down the tent and yeah, as you can see, I didn't really leave any trace. This is where the tent was placed. Beautiful sunset over Abisko in the mountains. The mountains are actually pink now.